I want to start off by thanking Chairman Josephson. He had to be very flexible to accommodate everyone tonight, and I think he did that very well, and I'd like to give a round of applause for this whole event. Thank you all for participating. I always love coming back to East Idaho. What a lot of people don't realize about me is, well, I used to live in Idaho Falls. That's where I met my wife, Holly. She's actually joined us tonight. She doesn't get to come to many Lincoln days. Yeah, somebody loves her here. Holly and I, we're actually sealed in the Rexburg Temple, and we have 2 young children now. I have to tell you, the reason that I felt compelled to step into this race is because there is an assault against the family right now. You are seeing the work of the adversary advance across our state, and we're right now in Rigby that has suffered tremendous tragedy. As I looked around this school, you'll notice there's a number of suicide prevention posters, a number of messages addressing mental illness. You might have noticed that the Woman of the Year at the national level is now a man. And I'm hearing, even here in Rigby and other eastern Idaho schools, and now there's new clubs, they call them the furries. I don't know if any of you have heard of this, but these are now young people that don't identify with either gender, they identify as an animal. There's a reason I'm sharing this with you. The rising generation is growing to hate our nation. And it's not just the institution's fault. What's happened is that we need to be more bold in how we address and advocate for American values, how we advance family values. I don't belong to either faction in this party, and I'm very grateful for that, because it is time that we unite around a common cause. I want to see a bold vision for our party. I believe we ought to have a robust selection of educational options, and wherever families choose to put their children, I think their tax dollars ought to follow them to the school of their choice. How powerful would that be? How powerful would it be if you all had the opportunity, or members of your family had the opportunity to homeschool kids that otherwise might not have been able to afford it? Folks, we have to start to make a cultural change, but to do that, we got to know what we stand for. We have to unite and rally around that cause. I wanted to step into the fray because I think that the factions will kill off our party and will inevitably kill off our state. We will look a lot more like Colorado, Denver, Colorado, Portland, Oregon. You get the picture. These are places we cannot look like, but we are funding our own destruction. We pay into private nonprofit organizations that teach middle schoolers and high schoolers about gender fluidity. I'm a finance guy. I want to bring that to an end. I follow the money, and that is how you get to the truth. And so I'm asking for your vote. I'm Ed Humphries. I'm running for governor. I hope you'll give me the opportunity to hear me out, because I'm bringing some fresh new ideas that the party needs to have a serious discussion around. Thank you guys for your evening. I appreciate it.